Alright, just like we strung a couple of exponential expressions together to make an exponential equation, now we're going to start looking at logarithmic equations. And we're just going to focus on how to deal with it when there's only one log, or if all of the logs have the same base already. Okay, we're going to keep it fairly simple. Not that it's easy, it's just simple. There's less to be worried about. There's less moving parts, so to speak. All right, so again, focusing on when there's only one log or when all the logs in the equation have the same base. Just like with exponential equations, it makes things much easier to deal with. Our first example we're going to look at is log base 7 of 2x plus 9 equals 3. So here's that first case. There's only one log. Since there's only one logarithm, we're going to convert it out of log form into exponential form. 2x plus 9 is equal to 7 to the third power. Because this, remember from our work so far, 7 raised to the third power equals whatever this number is right here. Well, at this point, we just start cranking. 7 to the third power is 343. 2x plus 9, subtract 9. 2x is equal to 343 minus 9 is 334 divided by 2. And x equals 334 divided by 2, which is just 167. Okay? Don't forget to plug that back in and make sure it still makes sense. Log base 7 of 2 times 167 plus 9 equals 3. So we want to know 2 times 167 plus 9 is 343. Log base 7 equals 3. Now, we came up with 343 on our own over here, but if we mess that up, we need some way to check. Well, if you've got your calculator handy, we're going to use change of base here, and when we type this in, log of 343 divided by log of 7, we want to verify that that is in fact still equal to 3. So log of 343 divided by the log of 7 equals 3. We're good to go. Okay. So that takes care of when there's only one logarithm. What about when there's more than one log? Well, our most basic example of that would be something like log base 2 of x plus 12 is equal to log base 2 of 4x. I've got two single log expressions set equal to each other, and they both have the same base. This is exactly like our exponential equation's most basic example. The bases match, there's only the one, so I'm really only going to have to worry about the x plus 12 equals 4x. Move the x over, 12 equals 3x, and x is equal to 4. Does that work? Well, when we plug it back in, log base 2 of 4 plus 12, is that the same as log base 2 of 4 times 4? 4 plus 12 is 16. 4 times 4 is 16. So this says log base 2 of 16 is equal to log base 2 of 16. That's a true statement, so we know we're okay. One more example. There's not a whole lot of variation. Once you're good at solving exponentials, you're going to be okay with solving logs. Let's look at log base 3 of 80x minus log base 3 of 4 equal to log base 3 of 3 times the quantity 6x plus 2. Well, it looks horrible all written out. I've got 2 logs on this side and 1 log on the other side. It was sure nice to be able to just drop the logarithms out of the equation and only focus on the simple linear part. Well, we can do the same thing because we know about those condensing and expanding properties of logarithms. I see subtraction, so I can condense this into 1 log using division. Log base 3 of 80x over 4 is equal to log base 3 of, let's go ahead and clean this up, 18x plus 6. I have a single log on each side. They have the same base. So I can just write 80x divided by 4 is equal to 18x plus 6. Now it's just a matter of solving. This one looks a little worrisome, but we're just going to start isolating out. We can clear this fraction if I multiply everything by 4. So now we're looking at 80x is equal to 18 times 4 is 72x plus 24. Subtract. And 8x equals 24. Divide by 8. Divide by 8. And x equals 3. All that work, just get a little 3. We still want to check it in and make sure it makes sense in our context. So log base 3 of 80 times 3 minus log base 3 of 4, is that equal to, and I'm going to use our simplified version right here, log base 3 of 18 times 3 plus 6. Okay, again, we're going to combine down. Log base 3 of 80 times 3, that's 240, divided by 4 is equal to log base 3 of 18 times 3 is 54 plus 6, 60. Is that a true statement? Well, 240 divided by 4, sure enough, those are equal.